Hi Scorpio friends, here's your general reading for November 2017. All right, so I'm just going to go straight into it. Okay, I feel like some of you have been going through a bit of a mini life review over the last few months, and some of those memories that you've been walking yourself through, I feel like some of you have been feeling a little bit nostalgic for positive and sometimes not so positive reasons. And the reason that I feel this is being shown to me is because some of those memories are weighing you down, and you're being asked to look back on them and find or recall and remember your personal power, and how you got through that. Because it's really important. I feel that some of you are actually remembering like trauma or sadness, loss. And I feel like a spirit is telling me that you need to try and look back on those memories, and those days past, and recall the lessons. Yeah, and try and find, if you can, you might need some assistance to do this, but try and look back in hindsight. You know, the saying is hindsight is 2020, and focus on the lessons you have learned from that particular period. And open yourself up to the possibility. Just think about how you can use what occurred as a positive thing in your life. Because I feel like for some of you, the emotions and the spiritual, the perception around the damage that this has caused you, or the sadness that accompanied these memories that you're reviewing, has manifested itself physically. I feel like I feel like some of you have been getting really upset tummies, and you know, it's all stress related, but so I feel like your stress levels have been a bit high. So Spirit is saying just be aware of that, and as you are looking back across the path, looking back and doing this mini life review, that you are looking back with memories of love, love and appreciation for, not for what occurred, not for what happened, but for how it has contributed and helped you grow. I also feel like some of you are actually really being tuned in to spirit, to your higher guidance. I feel that a lot of you are using your intuition more and more. It's almost like your antennas being fine-tuned. And if that is the case, and you are feeling, seeing, hearing more stuff, Spirit is saying, you know, remember to tell them that they can turn it up if they want to hear it more, or turn it down. You just have to ask. Okay, you just need to communicate with things like I feel like some of you are going through some great transformation at this time, and you know, part of you're seeing, and you're doing these life reviews in response to or because of this. It's almost like a quickening, I suppose, that's happening. This fine tuning that's going on for you spiritually. I feel like it's all adding to, and you can kind of see how certain moments in your life have contributed to the strong person you are now. So again, remember to be thinking back on those memories, on your life gone, with love and appreciation for the fact that they are part of what makes you you today. I also feel like some of you have been, you have felt like you've been walking through the shadows for a little bit, like you've kind of been fumbling along, and and kind of not knowing where to go and feeling bad about things that have happened, holding regret, all that kind of stuff. So I'm actually being shown like a tunnel, and there is actually a light at the end of the tunnel. So what Spirit want to say is there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, the way forward is being illuminated for you. You know, when there's a full moon out and it's bright outside, I feel like you're walking through that, where it's not this harsh bright light of perceived reality. It's this, oh well, I don't need to be scared of the shadows. I can see where everything is. I know which way to go to get to where I need to go. I feel like it's that kind of illumination that's happening for you. I also feel like some of you have really made the decision to move on. Like you've had it, you've looked at it, you've reviewed, and you're like, no, well, and you're taking control. And good on you. Spirit is saying, well done. It's really important though, because you have been put through the ringer. You know, it's been I feel like for some of you, it's been a really tough few years. I'm not like talking 1 or 2. I'm talking like 3 or 4, or even more for some of you. So this really is about you also, as you're moving forward, to really move forward consciously, knowing that you are able now to take time to rest, to rejuvenate, to invest in yourself. Yeah. Spirit is saying you need to take a break. So if you're feeling that call, please go ahead. Don't let anybody stop you. You don't need to make excuses. You don't need to justify the choices that you're making around this taking a break. It's very important that you stand your ground and say, no, I'm doing this for me because it's what I need right now. I feel like some of you are actually going to be you're going to be removing yourself. Like you've actually made a decision to just not be a part of society for a while. Like you feel that you sort of need to be a hermit for a bit just to regather. Yeah, I feel like some of you have had to really, you've been put through the ringer and you're coming out the other end now. And it's almost like you're piecing yourself back together. The good thing about that is that you get to do it in the way that you choose. You are in control. I feel like there's some loose ends you need to tie up though before you go away, before you take your break. I feel like there's something that needs your attention, and they're saying before the end of the month, if you can complete that process or get the process, whatever related processes in place, please do so as quickly as you can, because that's just going to be another burden that you don't need weighing you down. I feel like some of you might actually be going across the water, so literally leaving the country to just for a break, just for a holiday. Some of you are going to be like, well, yeah, I'm going there for 3 months. And that's good because you do need it. And please, if you are being called to do so, and sometimes, a place just keeps coming into your head, Spirit is saying, follow your intuition. There's a reason that you keep thinking about that place. There's a reason that you keep thinking about stuff you want to do. There's a reason that you keep thinking of somebody that you might need to get in contact with. Please follow your instinct. With this fine tuning too that's going on, you're growing in your acknowledgement of your spiritual power and prowess. They're actually saying, I just heard the word spiritual prowess. So you're actually quite powerful this month. And for the coming months, so. Thank you, Spirit. My apologies. All right. I also feel like some of you might be looking to move house or move out of the family home and into your own place. Some of you might be looking to buy as well, or improving the current place that you're in, whether through renovations or whatnot. Please go ahead and do that. Again, follow your instinct, because it's not going to steer you wrong. feel like family is going to be really important to you this month. So if you need to reconnect, just make the effort. You know, you'll never regret making the effort, but you'll probably always regret not trying. So if you're somebody who's not sure whether they should, please just put the effort out there. You know, try and demonstrate compassion and love. And you know, you don't even have to do it physically. You can do it on a spiritual level, like maybe just draw them into a conversation in spirit, whether they're past or whether they're in the physical plane currently. You can do that. You can call their soul forward and have a chat and just lay things out on the table. I feel like some of you just need to clear the deck. Okay. Gosh, you are so... Okay, so for some of you, your spiritual attunement is going to start freaking you out a bit. Because you're going to be getting these messages quite strongly. You're going to be feeling them, seeing them, hearing them. Now, I don't want to scare you. It's not bad. Just remember that you're protecting yourself spiritually. So just ask for light to be put around you. And you know, if you don't know how to do that, all you need to do is just call on your team and say, hey guys, I just need some protection today. Okay, and that's it. It's done. Trust that it's done, because it is. Okay, it's going to be really important for you, because as we learn to allow our lights to shine, those lower energy levels are attracted to the light, and they will attach themselves to you. You know, call them whatever you like. It's absolutely, I don't want to scare you, but this is about you knowing how to wield your inner power, your new spiritual power, your new spiritual connection. And I say new, but it's not new. It has been in you all the time. It's just been hidden under stuff that you had to go through to realize that you wanted something different. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Please make sure they're saying it's really important that I remind you about tying up loose ends, okay, before you move on, before you go on your break or on your trip or on your holiday, before you withdraw to rejuvenate. Please make sure you tie up your loose ends. That's going to be really important, because you don't want to leave stuff behind that when you come back and you're rejuvenated is going to come and, you know, slap you in the face because you forgot to finish it off. Okay. All right. I'm also being shown a face, or a being, and one side is light and one side is dark, okay, in shadow. So that tells me that a lot of you have been doing work on your shadow side. Now, what you need to remember is that shadow is a part of you, okay? We can't have our light without our shadow. It is nothing, absolutely nothing to be afraid of. It is a remarkable part of you. It probably got you through some of the worst times in your life. So Spirit are just reminding me to remind you that it is a completely natural part of you, and what you're doing now is you're learning to walk with that. You're learning to appreciate and acknowledge your shadow instead of keeping it hidden. And there's power in that, okay? There's absolute power in that. So please, they're saying, don't be afraid, move forward. Call on us for help, move forward. We are always there. They're saying, Spirit always saying, we are always there. Tell them that we are always there. Okay. All right. I'm just going to finish your reading with this message from the Spirit Oracle deck. Very high vibrational pack. Oh gosh. All right. So, okay. Spirit is just saying, make sure you stand strong. I think some of you are going to be making some pretty big decisions before the end of the month. So please make sure that you are standing by your convictions, okay? Because you've gone through a lot to get to where you are now. It's not time for you to compromise. It's time for you to harness your inner power and to wield it gently and compassionately and with highest purpose, okay? So stand your ground, they're saying. All right. There you go. All right. Last messages for Scorpio, November 2017 from Spirit. What have we got for our Scorpios? Clear messages, please. And this one wanted to pop up. I feel like there's another card in there. They're saying pull another one. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay. Divine will. All right, really important. I'm just going to read the message on the back, but everything is unfolding as it should, okay? Absolutely everything. So it's time for you to step up and acknowledge that fact and take responsibility for where you are now and know that you have the absolute sovereignty and power to be able to take yourself in whichever direction you should choose, okay? All right, the message is, your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust, let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. All right, and the second card that jumped out, really, your spirit jumping out, okay? Ancient knowledge. Look at that. All that sacred geometry, you know, core religious knowledge. Incredible. I love this card. It's so powerful. Okay. The message on the back reads, there is a flame inside your heart, a light that stems from the dawn of time. Ancient love and ancient knowledge are being rekindled. Close your eyes, connect with and feel the loving wisdom you hold. Let it flow out from your heart and transform your life. Okay, so this is recognition that you've been through some pretty tough stuff, all right? But it is time for you to go within, okay? Go within. Don't stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming others, although others may have wronged you. This is time for you to take control, okay? Absolutely. Look inside and feel how strong you are. All right? Because you are strong. You're incredibly strong. And this month I feel like it's a catalytic month, a catalyst for you to move forward, to choose your journey instead of being caught up in life. Instead of life happening to you, I feel like you need to tell life, no, you're happening for me. Okay? All right. Thank you, my dear Scorpios. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get this video to you, but please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do need to get in touch with me for a personal reading, you can email me on angeldharmalife@gmail.com. I look forward to reading your comments, and I'll see you at the end of the month for your readings for December. Okay, bye.